Costa Rica. In the past year, I can't tell you how many times I have been told, you should go to Costa Rica. It has white sand beaches with calm, warm waters. Tropical wildlife like this white-nosed coati and this black spiny-tailed iguana. And it has countless opportunities for adventure. It didn't take me long before I said I am on my way. Peter and I flew into the town of San Jose, then drove 2 hours southwest.
We just arrived in Costa Rica, and our first stop is trying to see the least welcoming animal I could ever imagine. They're there in the middle, crocodiles.
For being such an intimidating creature, they look really happy when they're sunbathing. Our next roadside attraction in this Central Pacific region, the brightly colored scarlet macaw.
We just got to our hotel, and it is so pretty. I thought we were walking into the lobby, but instead we're walking into our room.
We are staying at Surf in Hermosa. This tropical vacation rental is a favorite among people who want an active vacation.
And the view is incredible.
We're only steps away from the black sand beach of Playa Hermosa. It's known as one of the best surfing destinations in Central America, and our balcony has a great view of this Sunday afternoon competition. The next morning, it was our turn to experience the waves, but smaller ones for beginners.
First lesson ever.
Surfing is about to start, with a question mark?
Our surf lesson takes us to Jaco Beach. Summers here are often filled with surf camps for kids, making it a famous spot for catching your first wave.
We'll figure it out.
All right, we'll survive.
Kristen's gonna do great.
We'll survive.
Our surf instructor is Alejandro.
So today we're gonna learn how to stand up on the board, how to ride the white water.
We start on a board drawn in the sand.
1, 2, 3, up.
It seems like a simple yoga move, but now we have to do it on a board floating in the ocean.
We have some currents. You know, you're gonna feel them when we're gonna go in the water. You're gonna feel the currents.
And here we go.
All right, Pete and Kristin, ready? Kristin, get on the board.
Here she comes.
Alejandro proved to be a phenomenal teacher.
Oh yeah.
Because the translucent figure riding that bright green surfboard is me.
Yeah! Woo, look at us go! Good job!
Peter and I both caught our first wave.
They're doing it!
Near the end of our lesson, I rode a wave nearly to shore.
Woo! All right, Kristin, good job.
When I fell off,
All right.
a wave pushed my surfboard right into my throat. As soon as the accident happened, I held my throat and thought, I need help. My plea was to any divine being in existence, I need help. But my plea was silent because my voice was gone.
And Kristin got an awesome wave, and I was on the wave behind her, and then she ran to the beach, and I realized she got hit right in the throat, and there was some blood from inside, and her tonsils and throat swelled up, so she was having a hard time. She can't swallow. She's able to breathe though, so it's getting better. She can't talk, so right in the larynx maybe.
In my past, great lessons have come from great challenges. So I motioned to Peter to keep documenting. This moment is still difficult for me to watch.
Kristin's been spitting up blood. It's been about 4 hours.
I'll admit, I was afraid to get medical care in a country that was not my own. However, after a quick teledoc call with a doctor in the U.S., he told us to go immediately to the local clinic. During this transition, I wasn't thinking about the fact that I'd been injured in another country. I wasn't worrying about how I was going to pay for treatment. I wasn't even wondering if I'd ever speak again. The only thing in my mind was breathe in, breathe out. An ambulance came and took us 2 hours back to San Jose, to the closest hospital. The driver parted a red sea of traffic. The EMT, who recorded this video for us, is named Moises, which translates to Moses. We arrived inside Hospital Unibe.
I'm just waiting for Kristin to come back from her test.
My biggest relief was seeing the team of people waiting to help me. I was hooked up to IVs, oxygen, and other gadgets.
We're here in Kristin's ICU room.
Through it all, Peter stayed this close.
Is there anything I can do?
Together, we learned, in the simplest terms, what happened to my body. Inside my throat, I bruised my esophagus and punctured my trachea.
This is now the worst part. It's just waiting for the test to be done. Kristin's been taken for ultrasound, I think another CT scan.
Fortunately, surgery wasn't needed, but medications and time were required. At Hospital Unibe, I was nursed back to health for 9 days. While healing, we had a unique opportunity to connect with the caregivers of Costa Rica. Like our ICU nurse, Yohaidi, her name means be strong forever. It was chosen by her grandmother. Ricardo is a life enthusiast who taught us about the talented tattoo artists in San Jose. And Nurse Sho. She told me I had to take advantage of my situation and learn Spanish while in Costa Rica. So she taught me. As I learned a new language, my voice experienced a rebirth.
Got a new room. Out of the ICU. I have a little bed, 2 beds.
We get 2 dinners. I get dinner through an IV because I still can't eat or swallow, but Peter gets a real dinner.
He gets delicious, made-to-order Costa Rican hospital meals 3 times a day or more.
Kristin is having her breakfast through a tube, in a black bag. My breakfast just arrived. I asked if that was mean to eat that in front of her, but she's not ready for that kind of wear and tear on the throat yet.
It looks really good, but there's no way.
With a sore throat and a sour stomach, food sounded painful.
Since I can't eat, I enjoy smelling Peter's food, so we have began a great test of can I detect the fruit. Here we go. Watermelon.
After 6 days of only smelling food,
Kristin's first meal with hard food. She had soup, a little broth last night. They made her custom watermelon juice and some scrambled egg.
it was amazing. The next day, we met Sohaila. She's the woman who's made all of our delicious hospital meals, which helped me get off my IVs.
Libre, I'm free. My IV has been detached, so no more antibiotics that I know of. Fingers crossed. It's a good sign.
Throughout this unexpected challenge, I made notes about its blessings.
I'm very busy at work, full of gratitude.
Writing the thank you. Writing the end. Yeah.
I wrote to the caregivers at Hospital Unibe, thank you for helping me. Gracias por ayudarme.
Yeah.
Hecho. Done. We are getting released from the hospital.
And to the divine being who heard my silent cry for help, thank you for listening. Gracias por escucharme. and to the countless nudges that brought me here. I'm so glad I said yes. Because out of all the gifts Costa Rica has to offer, the beaches, the wildlife, the unexpected adventure, the greatest gift I received was an opportunity to surrender in the capable hands of the most loving caregivers in Costa Rica.